a threat from the Egyptian government to use force if British military operations in Ismailia continued, men of the Lancashire Fusiliers surround the police headquarters, while loudspeaker vans call for immediate surrender. But from behind sandbag rooftops and windows comes the Egyptian reply, a hail of bullets, after a Cairo order telling them, in no circumstances will you surrender. So begins a 6-hour siege of the building, starting at dawn, as British Bren gunners and riflemen pick off Egyptian snipers. Soon, in the heat of a large-scale operation, smoke obscures the battle area as fire from tanks, machine guns and rifles pours into the police headquarters. Then, over 600 auxiliary police, drafted to Ismailia from all parts of Egypt, opened fire in a determined resistance. To save heavy British losses, which would result in storming this armed fortress, Centurion tanks blast their way into the target. After the softening up process came a determined charge as the Fusiliers burst into the now ruined building. British casualties at this time were 3 killed and 12 wounded. One wounded officer, a major, continued to direct his men from a stretcher during the fierce engagement. Back at the shattered headquarters, many hundreds of police and auxiliaries had now surrendered. And soon the Lancashire Fusiliers were searching and questioning the captives before moving them from the scene of the battle. And then still more prisoners, among them high officials in the police force who had been directing the operations. Many of the young Egyptian auxiliaries sent to the Canal Zone to help on the campaign of terrorism were wounded and received medical attention. And lying beside a bullet-ridden wall, which they'd been ordered to defend to the last, were the Egyptian dead, swelling the total of over 40 killed in a senseless act of defiance which could have been avoided. And soon were discovered far more arms and ammunition than would have been needed by Ismailia's normal garrison. So, against the background of this bitter clash, comes news of a change of government in a land torn by strife, which the world prays will soon be ended.